Worthing Pier is arguably the town's greatest asset. It's an impressive structure, and unlike many of its neighbours, Bognor and Brighton and Hastings, it's not dilapidated or it's not overwhelmed by amusements. It's got a nice balance between entertainments and lots of space to go walking and looking back at the coastline, the buildings, the downs, or just taking the pleasure of the waves lapping against the pier. It was originally built in 1862 when it was quite a humble construction, a narrow pierway. It was expanded in 1889 when it was broadened and little kiosks were built at the land end. In 1913 a tremendous storm destroyed the entire central section of the pier, leaving the sea end pavilion absolutely marooned. It's remarkable that in just over a year the pier was rebuilt, because the town was united that no matter what the expense, Worthing had to have its pier. And in May 1914 the pier was reopened. It seemed as if just about everyone living in the town came out onto the streets to celebrate. The Lord Mayor of London was here to perform the opening ceremony. In 1933 a great fire took place on the pier, and that sea end pavilion that had survived the storm of 1913 was entirely destroyed by flames in 1933, and a new pavilion was built in the Art Deco style, which is why today the sea end pavilion and the land end pavilion look very different. In fact, they only looked the same for 7 years, the land end pavilion being built in 1926, and yet 1933, 7 years later, the sea end pavilion was burnt down.